thousands of people fucking came out and told him, shut the fuck up. So I need you to understand that. I need you to understand that these guys do not have motion. They do not have motion. And that's precisely the reason why the government has to step in, okay? The government has motion. It's the goddamn government, right? The government has motion. It's the goddamn government. But these guys don't. The government has to fund ICE by $75 billion. Shouts out to the Democrats that are also paying for it. Very cool. Or already paid for it. But the people don't like it. They don't like it at all. Twitter likes are nothing, okay? They're botted into oblivion. They're boosted into oblivion. All of the stuff that you see on the internet from the sweatiest losers that make you go, who could possibly agree with this worldview? When you see something online and it makes you go, huh, do these guys actually believe this? Like, they're saying some heinous shit. Just remember, most likely, the average person is repulsed by that sort of behavior, okay? You have to remember that. You have to remember that. It's that simple. But the real problem is the government. The real battle here is the actual government. That's what's so frustrating about this process. It's not like they don't have the popular mandate. They try to make it seem like they have a popular mandate by flooding the media with pro-regime propaganda. And they're flooding the media with pro-regime propaganda. They're also flooding they're flooding independent media with pro-regime propaganda. Asmongold is a great example of this. Okay? Yes, Jake Lang, this is what happened when Jake Lang actually went and tried to do a pro-Nazi rally. As a Nazi, as an out and about Nazi, he tried to do a pro-Nazi rally. Well, this is how Minneapolis welcomed him. Just in, anti-Islam protest organizer Jake Lang just got dragged into a crowd and assaulted multiple times. Police are doing absolutely nothing. It's total anarchy. Minneapolis police are standing down because corrupt Democrats refuse to protect conservatives. The feds are needed. Also, they're saying like he got his ass beat, he got assaulted, but like, think about it this much. This entire crowd, Jake Lang is out there to be like, Jake Lang is out there to agitate. He's out there to protest. And the fact that he was in such a ginormous crowd and he survived, yeah, he got shoved a little bit. Maybe he fell. Maybe he tripped and fell. But the fact that he survived this situation implies that, you know, maybe they are actually a fairly peaceful crowd, okay? I'm just saying. You go into someone else's backyard and you tell people in that and you try to specifically, aggressively posture, try to make them feel not welcome in their own home. People are going to want to clean that up. You're going to be a piece of shit. You're going to get picked up. He came out to Somaliapolis, baby. Murderapolis. Hey, fam. You did not check in. You did not check in with Abdul at Murderapolis. This is what happens, bro. This is what happens. This is what happens when you refuse to twerk in Murderapolis. This land was promised to them 3,000 years ago, buddy. Buddy. This land was promised to the Somalis 3,000 years ago. Get the fuck out of here. It's their ancestral home. It is pretty crazy, though, that like only 7 people showed up and this dickhead has the audacity, nay, the caucasity to assume that he can still go through with this. You know what I mean? What is this? Same right-wing tweeted this. Breaking: Jake Lang's head is bleeding after violent leftists ambushed him during the anti-Islam Minneapolis protest. Blood is literally dripping down his head. F you Nazi. Police are doing nothing. They're nowhere to be seen. Democrat leadership purposely let this happen. They're now marching down the sidewalk. I just don't. POTUS, send in the military. Dude, it's so funny. They're like, you have to send in the troops. You have to send in the troops for if a neo-Nazi agitator goes out there to fuck shit up, you literally have to militarize the troops and you have to go and kill them. Okay, you have to go and kill all of the local people. Like, what are we doing here? You can't just be like, hey, I don't want you in my fucking neighborhood. You're a goddamn Nazi. Like, we can't do that anymore. I thought this was America, damn it. Anyway, I think they've like surrounded his hotel, it seems, but now the cops are defending the hotel. Great use of taxpaying funds, in my opinion. He is not a peaceful protester, by the way. He's a professional neo-Nazi agitator. I gotta pee real quick. Hold on.
Bearcat has turned around up the street. You do have a Bearcat up there. It's been a while since I've got caught in the direction of the sound cannon. Whew, that's painful.
This is a lawful order to clear the area. Fail to do so, ground control munitions may be used against you. This is a lawful order to clear the area. If you fail to do so, chemical munitions may be used against you.
Good thing we bought a mask today.
Everyone in the area, 7th Street South and 2nd Street South.
Sorry about that.
Just to clear the area. If you fail to do so, ground control munitions may be used against you.
Amazing how they don't have the police resources to stop ICE, but plenty to protect Nazis. Yeah, dude. Well, because they agree with them, right? Remember, the FOP said, we stand in solidarity with our ICE brothers, you know? Damn, Nazis sure do love the Cambria. That's where Richard Spencer stayed when he got his shit rocked in Philly a few years ago, lol. Is that the hodl? That Minneapolis is the vanguard of the revolution? I mean, yeah, Minneapolis has always had a pretty, no-nonsense attitude about this sort of stuff. So is Jake Lang MAGA or just a groyper? I think he's both MAGA and a groyper. But nowadays, what's the difference, right? I mean, what's really the difference between MAGA and a groyper, right? Israel? Okay. Yeah, I don't think that's that big of a... I don't think that's that large of a problem, if we're being real, for a lot of the groypers, okay? Just got here. What's going on? Yeah, Nick is defending Jeffrey Epstein's pedophilia and stuff. So he's so actively trying to be the regime guy that he's already dropped the... He's going to drop it eventually. Like I said, he's going to try to become like a normal household fixture in the MAGA movement because he's a grifter. Is this why the cockroach is afraid to leave his zip code? I mean, he just doesn't care about any of this stuff. Let's be real. Jake Lang left bloodied and beaten as he's escorted through the mob. I'm not a fan of this guy's act, but I see no reason to not forcibly remove all these people from society. They're hardly human savages. Wait, what? Oh, he's saying like all of these other people that that were escorting him need to be forcibly removed from society. Got it. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, no, definitely. He's like, yeah, I don't really like this Nazi, but I totally agree with him that we should violently kill every single person that doesn't like Nazis in their neighborhood, you know? Okay, so what's the difference between you and him then? Even though he's a Nazi, this is not a good look. Are we doing 2016 again? Is that what's happening? Are we doing discourse on this? Are we doing 2016 discourse? Brother. The government is already doing Nazi shit, okay? You don't need to also do extra agitation on top of the Nazi shit that the government is doing. I'm not entertaining this stuff, okay? Let's be real. Let's be fucking real. His entire purpose is to go there, The very fact that he did not get dismembered in that crowd implies that, like, look at how many people are there. Look how many people are there. He could have just as easily fallen. You know what I mean? We don't know what the exact details are. We don't know what the actual, we don't know how he got hit or anything like that. Okay? But the reality of the matter is, if you're going specifically to agitate and there's a crowd that's going to come here, you sound stupid comparing the U.S. government to Nazi Germany. Yes, you're right. It is kind of stupid because we are Nazi Germany with nukes and 800 military bases around the planet.